If you're pregnant and feeling angrier than ever, you're not imagining it, and you are not alone. This is more than mood swings. Untreated anger is linked to premature birth and low birth weight. In extreme cases, intense anger can even increase the risk of a serious complication called placental abruption. Studies show babies of mothers with high anger levels are more likely to face growth delays and sleep problems. But there is hope. We'll uncover why this happens, what you can do, and when it's time for professional help. So if the risks are this serious, what is actually causing this intense anger? First, a massive surge in hormones like estrogen and progesterone can affect your mood, making you feel ultra-sensitive. Next, constant physical discomforts, like nausea, back pain, and especially sleep deprivation, shorten your fuse. Then there's the mental load. Anxiety about childbirth, the baby's health, and your future can manifest as anger. Finally, feeling unsupported by a partner or family can lead to resentment that quickly boils over into anger. But what if it feels deeper than hormones and stress? Could this anger be an echo from your past? Let's go deeper on the hormonal why. Fluctuating estrogen and progesterone directly influence your brain's mood-controlling neurotransmitters. This is why a small annoyance can suddenly feel like a monumental issue. Your brain's ability to regulate emotion is literally altered. The key takeaway is this is a physiological event, not a personal failing. Understanding this biology is the first step to managing it without guilt. But your biology doesn't exist in a vacuum. It interacts with your life and your personal history. And the answer is yes, it can be deeper. Pregnancy can cause unresolved issues or past traumas to resurface, fueling the hormonal fire. Now that we understand the complex why, let's focus on the empowering how. What practical strategies can you use to manage these feelings? Strategy 1. Move your body. Even light exercise like a daily walk or prenatal yoga releases your body's natural mood lifters. Strategy 2. Breathe. When you feel anger rising, stop and take 5 deep breaths. This can calm your nervous system instantly. Strategy 3. Fuel yourself properly. A balanced diet with sufficient protein helps prevent blood sugar crashes that trigger irritability. Strategy 4. Prioritize rest. It's not a luxury, it's a medical necessity. Lack of sleep is a huge but overlooked anger trigger. These are powerful daily tools. But what happens when you're doing everything right and the anger still feels too big to handle alone? This is a critical point. Sometimes self-help isn't enough, and that is okay. Persistent, overwhelming anger is a sign you may need more support. Why therapy works? A therapist helps identify your unique triggers and gives you personalized cognitive tools to respond differently. Remember how we mentioned past issues can resurface? Therapy is the most effective place to safely process those feelings. Beyond one-on-one therapy, support groups can be invaluable. Sharing your experience with others who get it reduces the isolation that fuels anger. But a question often holds people back. How do you know if it's bad enough to call a professional? Here's the answer. The tipping point is when anger negatively impacts your relationships or daily life, or if you feel frightened by your emotions. Let's connect this. We saw the serious risks. We understood the biological drivers. The risks demand action. The biology removes the blame. The most powerful approach isn't one or the other. It's integrating consistent self-care with the courage to build a strong support system. You now have a full toolkit, an understanding of the causes, a list of self-help strategies, and a clear guide on when to seek more support. Pregnancy anger is a real biochemically influenced experience. It is common, complex, and deserves to be taken seriously. But it is also manageable. Through proactive strategies and strong support, you can navigate these feelings and protect your and your baby's health. Feeling this way does not make you a bad mother-to-be. It makes you human, going through one of life's biggest transformations. Don't suffer in silence. Talk to your doctor or a therapist. Getting support is the strongest thing you can do for yourself and your baby.